start the Stream Raiders battle. It's a boss battle. We got a dragon. My tank is out. And then we are going back to Hearth. Okay, rubber bands. Maybe that we could do those today, Rima. This isn't a terrible day for that. I don't... What are we doing with this Uther? Like, what is this? Like, our team comp is absolutely awful. When you're questioning what role people are playing, not good. I'm here to help. This is not a good comp. Ketchup or honey mustard? Ketchup, Kagiri.
Guide my path.
This guy maintains that he's damage Uther. Then we also have Deathwing and ETC. Not really. This is gonna be not good. Kags, how you doing? How you doing, Kagiri? I'm gonna try to eat these before the game starts. Hey, what kind of traditional do you mean? Like American traditional? Meatyard looking to get another tattoo? Thank you. They were very difficult games. I was spooked.
Prepare for combat. I advise you stay out of my way, weakling.
The light is with us. I despise even being associated with you.
Okay. Attendees are gone. That's what I'm saying. You need more specifics, Meatyard. Traditional what? I assume he means American traditional, but... You know, like a heart with a dagger.
3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
But he's now asked the question and then refuses to clarify, so... I think what you would call biker style just is like more politely called American traditional. No. So I actually have the effects super turned down because they make me lag really badly. But that's part of the new Anomaly. It's not the best thing in the world. It's the new Anomaly. It's weather. So this map, Brax's Holdout, gets lightning or rainstorms, whatever they're called, which is the worst of them, and it's the worst graphically. You have to turn your graphics down, especially the effects, or your computer will probably lag really bad. But basically what it does is it's on a timer, but I forget what the exact timer is because it's different for each map. It's on a timer, lightning comes down. When this thing is lit up right here, you do AoE damage around you. That's it. That's a whole lot of words to say for the rain. You do AoE damage around you. It's kind of similar to the ones in League of Legends, right? Where they had I think it was the dragon anomaly or whatever it was. I don't know what they call it because I don't play League. But where they had the different colored dragons. It's the same kind of thing.
Come, let's go.
I would say that, yeah, Mal'Ganis or characters that rely on sleep probably aren't as strong on maps that have rain because you're going to get that periodic AoE damage around you and you could wake up your own sleeps. On one hand, the anomaly is not that serious. The effects don't do all that much in terms of gameplay, especially like the snow and the fog are just kind of like whatever. But this one, because it does AoE damage around you, you might want to not play characters, like I said, like Mal'Ganis or other ones that rely on sleep, like Anna or Deckard Cain. That taking that ult could be risky. I don't know. I haven't put them in. I don't know what the reasoning was behind them. At first, I didn't really care because, like I said, they don't have that much of an impact on gameplay, but the impact on frame rate makes me insane. So what I suggest if you're having frame loss or frame rate problems after this anomaly, especially on the rainy maps, go to your options, go to graphics, and this one down here called effects, set it to low. Everything else can be on high or ultra or whatever, but effects is the one that will make you lag. Yeah, I guess that's basically they just wanted to try something new and spicy. It's an anomaly, so it'll probably be in the game for like 2 or 3 months, and then they will either remove it or tweak it if they're going to keep it. Kind of just like with the tower aggro or the XP globes. Can't reach him to heal him. The lag issue is bad. Yeah, I hope they can figure that out if they plan on keeping it, because that is upsetting. The graphics for them are actually really pretty and cool. The fog, especially, where the whole map gets like covered in like Dead by Daylight fog, is pretty cool. Yeah, the fog is really pretty, but when you turn that effects to low, you won't see it. You don't see it at all. There's zero effect for the fog. The snow, you only see like maybe 1 or 2 snowflakes versus the big snowstorm. And then you saw with the rain, there's no rain effect. You just get the lightning shield when it comes down. Which unfortunately is the only way to play the game, at least for me. The rain one was always the worst for me. Like legit so much frame loss that the whole screen would just lock up. Like completely unplayable. But thankfully somebody else suggested turning that setting down and it worked. Some people don't. Some people don't have a problem with it, and some people have like I heard one person say the fog was worse for them, which is weird because like for me and like Trixler and Jinxie Cat, the fog is fine. The rain is the worst, and then the snow is like 50-50, but I'm just glad I don't have to have all the settings at low and only the effects, because before we figured it out, I had all settings at low and I was like so mad because it looks terrible. But fortunately, someone let me know that just effects was good enough. I don't know what you guys expected with Deathwing, ETC, Uther, and like I don't know what they expected with this team comp we made. I did tell them in draft that this was not a great comp. But the Uther player swore that his Uther damage would be really good. And maybe it'll pop off in the late game, but right now it's not doing so good. Plus the enemy team has Cassia, who's like really strong right now. So, and then Ragnaros on this map is just really irritating because he makes the game last like 700 years. So, we're not doing great in the team comp department.
Is it safe out there now?
Legitimately, Uther can be a tank. I asked them in draft if we were doing tank Uther, because if we were doing tank Uther, then like that's fine, let's do it. But no, they said they wanted to be damage Uther, and I was like, wait, fucking what? Like, look at all that CC and no kill, because we have no damage, although Jaina wasn't there, so that's part of it, but Uther absolutely can main tank, or he can like off tank Bruiser. That's fine. If you're running Uther as a healer, you really need to build around it though, because he has very low sustain, right? Uther's very bursty, and then he has really long cooldowns and really long mana costs, or really high mana costs. So if you're gonna run healer Uther, you have to have a really CC burst centric comp, because if the combat goes longer than like 20 seconds, like he's done. But I've not really seen a lot of people run DPS Uther before, so I'm not really sure what to build around that. I'm not really sure what you do with Assassin Uther.
Power spike from the beacons will be active soon.
Oh man, Deathwing, I wish he had more energy for that. That was a really good setup. I don't know if I would B-step right now. We're kind of losing.
Make haste toward the beacons. They're up and running.
Well, it's because his cooldowns are so long, right? When you have 12-second cooldowns on your two main abilities, that's a lot of time in between your heals. So if you're the only healer on your team and you use your two heals and they have to go 12 seconds with no healing, people will just die. Which means you need to get significant kills on the enemy team before you find yourself in that position. Uther needs to be able to go in, drop his E, use whatever ult he has for whatever comp you have. Use his two heals, and then ideally die, so he can spam heals as a ghost. That's my favorite way to play actual like healer Uther. You go in with a team that has like an Illidan or a Kerrigan or a Butcher. You go in with a Butcher, you follow up the Butcher's stun with your own stun, you Divine Shield the Butcher, you give him two heals, and then you die. And then you can just spam heals as a ghost.
Nice heal,
This is totally acceptable Uther gameplay. To just die.
Consider your base melted.
Yeah, it's true, right? His heals aren't even all that big for their incredibly large cooldown and mana cost. even if your team can like live while you're waiting for your cooldowns, your heals aren't even all that big. They do give armor though, which is significant.
Our ally requires our help.
If you're tank Uther, then all of your healing, you use your Q for damage and you get self-healing. Oh, we need to kill him. Okay, I would say we need to kill him before he can use his ult. Like, we really need to get that. And then you're just one unkillable tank with a pretty good point and click stun.
May the light be merciful upon your soul.
And he gets a bunch of cooldown reduction on his Q from talents, and so he just spams Q as an attack on enemies, heals himself, gives himself armor, uses his E, and just that's it. You have another healer when you're playing tank Uther. Like, he's a regular tank at that point, and it's fine.
Choose a talent. Another chance.
This is not weird at all, I swear. This is normal. This is fine.
Fewer than the enemies, or whatever that's worth.
I'm dead. I'm not dead. We're baiting. It's fine. Oh my god, I need to be able to Q. We're baiting. It's fine. I don't know how to describe what's happening in this game right now, but this is some dumb shit. I'm just glad it's dumb shit that's working for us. I didn't have faith in this team. I kind of still don't, but we're winning, and like, that's fine. Like, I'm not one of those people that needs like a really clean, like, technical victory. All I need are points. I don't really care. I got placed like mid-plat this season, so like, whatever.
Hold the line, friend.
I'm not sure how I didn't die there. I totally deserve to be dead, but it's cool, I guess.
Keep it up.
Hey man, we're just here for those W's. Here for the dubs. Doesn't matter how we get there.
Did you get them all? I don't mean any offense.
It can be a dirty win. It's still a win if we win. We haven't won yet. Don't jinx it.
I will return stronger.
I'm gonna pop your one, and I was just backing there.
And true.
And you don't want to pre-pop it because then it resets the cooldown of your next heal, and it's not like you need it for every heal. Like, if I'm gonna heal ETC right here, I wouldn't have wanted my one pop for that to consume that cooldown, because what if they come out of a bush right after that, and then I actually need it in a minute? Like, I wouldn't waste cooldowns like that during downtime. That one gets significant cooldown reduction anyway. In an actual team fight, I wouldn't worry about it. Inner Focus, its cooldown is reduced whenever an enemy is hit with your W, with Divine Star. So if you can just shoot the Divine Star into the middle of their team, you get a ton of cooldown reduction on Inner Focus. And you should be doing that with Divine Star anyway, because Divine Star's healing is increased for the number of people it hits. And then we're talented where its cooldown is reduced for the number of people that it hits. What I'm saying is make sure you get that Divine Star in there. Oh, I would have saved him if I wasn't slept.
Here we go again. The beacons are powering up.
Quadruple kill.
I'm sorry that you had to die, Uther, but better you than anyone else, honestly. Because then, well, they killed Uther first. And Uther dying first is kind of ideal for our team, because then Uther can just heal as a ghost. So
The beacons are active once again.
there are worse things than Uther dying. ETC also landed a really good mosh pit, which is really helpful. What's Uther's damage?
For this realm.
I mean, it's okay. Middle of the road. He's providing some CC though. He's providing some armor. It's like, it's whatever. I mean, we're doing it. I'm not gonna complain when we're doing it. Oh man, that was supposed to hit. That was supposed to hit Mal'Ganis, not Karazim or whoever it was. Got him. Right, 3 levels up, can't complain. I'm not gonna complain about a team comp when it's winning. If we were losing, then yeah, maybe we would be a little salty, but we're winning, so it's fine. Everything's fine. They went in back cap top, so we're not getting sick right now. Oh, Cassia, what have you done? Oh no, that Fen dragged her all the way out here. Poor Cassia. Watch out for that lava wave. Oh, I got interrupted. Dude, that is kind of a lot of combo, though. The Mosh, the Divine Storm, the Ring of Frost, the Light Bomb. Like, it feels a little excessive, honestly. It feels a little bit excessive. So, like, here we've got Lightning, so make sure you hug the build. I don't know. I have no mana. I am very I would love to smash the enemy's core, like ETC suggests, but I am pretty at the moment. And this
I'm out of mana.
Just letting you guys know I'm healing as at the moment. Sorry about that. I'm working on it. GG. That was quite a video game. Truly. I did not expect to win. All right. Okay. I see what you're saying there. Kind of disgusted that this comp worked. Yeah, I'm kind of... I don't feel like that should have worked as well as it did, but... I'll take it. I'll take it. Whatever, man. I just want those wins. It was a little gross. Yeah, it was a little... Divine Star CD starts when you pop it. Divine Star is the one you shoot out, which is, I guess, fine to do if you want. Anyway, I would like to put a marker. Really quick before the next game, I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom and fill up my water, and then I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, don't go anywhere. Just wait. Sit tight. I'll be back in 1 minute.